Right, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be giving you another list to end off the week. To this list is going to be my top 10 personal favourite superhero films. Now, I quite enjoy these. This is probably maybe my personal favourite genre of film other than comedies. So I just thought I'd let you know which ones are the best ones if you want to watch them anytime soon. You might get annoyed at this list because I have duplicated some and counted two as one, just because I like them equally, and it's kind of hard to pick, so I've cheated a little bit. I'm going to give a couple honourable mentions right now, and I might give one during the list. Honourable mentions, put Captain America Civil War up there, Winter Soldier's got to be quite high for me. But Batman vs Superman, I know people didn't like it, I actually did quite enjoy it. That'd be quite high in my list. But Ant-Man, that unfortunately did not make the list. That was a very good film. Yeah, there's a lot that didn't quite make the cut, but that is my main. Oh, Batman Begins as well. That's also a very good film. All right. With that said, let's get on to the list. All right, number 10, I've put down as Aquaman. Now, that is probably the most recent hero film that came out, I believe. I think that came out after Endgame, but yeah, it was a very good film, one of DC's best. They changed up the style, made it different, made the story quite interesting for Aquaman. So, and I think people actually started to like Aquaman after this film as well. So it was very good. It was probably the first time I went to the cinema and people actually started clapping after, which is it's weird, but it's probably that good of a film that you can. Right, number 9 I've got as Doctor Strange. The main reason I have Doctor Strange right here because one, I really enjoyed the film and it was quite nice to see quite a new Marvel character, learning about magic and stuff and gaining new powers and a new origin story. I thought that was super cool. Getting to see him, Benedict Cumberbatch did a great job as Doctor Strange, with all his magic hands and stuff like that. It looks super cool. I think the only thing was like they did use Dormammu a bit too soon. In terms of the comic books, but maybe something will happen with that. But other than that, I found it a very good film. Alright, number 8. This is where I've sort of cheated a bit. I've put Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2. Now, I know they're two separate films, but this is what makes the list hard. I can't really choose between them, and I don't want to have two slots for the Guardians of the Galaxy films. I thought both were great. Again, the first story of the Guardians of the Galaxy was great. It did so well, and the second one was just as good, just as funny. So I found it really hard to choose. Each character was amazing. The storyline was interesting in both. They were enjoyable watches. Completely different, out left field Marvel film to watch. And yeah, honestly, I can't decide between two on each one, and even if you said why don't you just do a top 15, I can't rank them on which one I prefer just because I like them both. That's the problem. Alright, number 7 I've put as Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, if anyone you haven't seen it, you might get a chance to see it soon. I don't know when you will, but it's a very good film in terms of every single Spider-Man film that's come out. I did like everyone, even the early ones with Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield. I quite enjoyed those as well in terms of Spider-Man films. And Homecoming was very good, but I thought Far From Home was better because it took place again after Endgame. It was so interesting. The storyline kept you fresh, and the ending, I'm not going to spoil it if you haven't seen it yet, was still very good and very entertaining. So yeah, that's why that Spider-Man film is on the list compared to all the other ones. Number 6, this one's going to be a bit controversial. I've put down Captain Marvel here. Now, I couldn't decide between Captain Marvel and Wonder Woman because I wanted a film here with a strong female lead, and I obviously prefer Captain Marvel over Wonder Woman. I'm sorry to say that. I did enjoy Wonder Woman a lot. Gal Gadot played very well, but I prefer Brie Larson's Captain Marvel. I watched it again recently. It's still very good, still entertaining. Seeing a character like that's incredibly powerful, again, like Brie Larson played her really well. It was a really enjoyable watch, and even her performance in Endgame, to see Captain Marvel, how powerful she is, it's actually amazing to see in the new branch we're heading. So that's super cool. Alright, number 5. This one I haven't cheated. I've just put the regular Deadpool. I haven't put 1 and 2. I've just put the original one. again, I did like 1 and 2. I think maybe the first one is a bit superior to the second one in terms of Deadpool films, but I really enjoyed it. It was amazing. I really liked everything that Deadpool did. It was hilarious, a brand new take. I couldn't stop laughing around the house as Deadpool was amazing. Like, honestly, if you haven't watched Deadpool yet, what are you doing? Like, watch it. It's super good, hilarious, so funny. Whenever they do a third one, I'm gonna be there to watch it, so excited. Alright, 4 I've put X-Men Days of Future Past. Now, this is my personal favourite X-Men film. Obviously, shouts to all the other ones that I forgot to mention. They're all very good as well. But X-Men Days of Future Past is probably the best one. It gives you a lot of Wolverine, which is my personal favourite X-Men. And then that it makes it very high on the list for me. I think another shout would go to Logan, because I really enjoyed that. Wolverine is probably one of my favourites ever. He's like up there, maybe in top 3 with Batman and Iron Man probably. But yeah, this movie was super good. I remember the first time I watched it. It's better than, I think this was actually maybe one of the first X-Men films I watched. I watched the other ones, they weren't as good as this. This one was actually amazing and has Quicksilver in it, so that's super cool to see him back. So yeah, that's what's number 4. Number 3 I put as Iron Man. Now, I know you're thinking, why would you put Iron Man this high compared to low? It's just Iron Man. Like, if you've seen it, like it began the MCU, all the other films like started from this. Robert Downey Jr.'s performance as Iron Man is great. Leading up to everything he says is hilarious, and then this starting it off still being a very good film. It's amazing. Like, if you haven't seen it by now, I don't know what you're doing, but it's great. If you want to watch it, go ahead. It's supposed to, you probably find it most places. But yeah, it's super good. I just really enjoyed it. That's why it's super high up on this list for me. Number 2 I've put as Dark Knight. Now, this is probably the best Batman film and maybe the best DC film that DC have done so far. This was incredible. I'd say it's my favourite representation of Joker, but obviously Joker smashed it out the park. But yeah, Heath Ledger did great. It's an interesting story. It's compelling. It was a great Batman film. It was like up there with my probably favourite superhero film for the longest time. Probably my second favourite film for the longest time as well. But it's super, like, it's so compelling. It's very interesting. And Christian Bale's Batman is amazing. Obviously Ben Affleck's isn't, but I like Christian Bale's. Like, those 3 films were very good, except for the last one. I didn't like the last one, but Dark Knight killed it. Alright, finally, obviously you knew what was first. It's Avengers Endgame. Now, I'm again honorable mentions to all the other Avengers films, but Endgame is the best. Like, you could argue that Endgame and Infinity War should be together, which I technically would do. Have those 2 together, because I feel like they're one just giant movie. I know they're 2 separate ones, but they're technically one giant one, sort of like how, not quite as Lord of the Rings or Back to the Future was, where it was continuing the story, but you sort of get what I mean. But it's a very good film. I don't know anyone who probably hasn't seen it. I don't know how you haven't seen it yet. It's fantastic. It's definitely watch. It is a long film, but it's one of those films that is worth the 3-hour watch time. Or I think it's a bit longer, but it's worth that time just because it's such a good film. I've watched it before. I paid for it twice in cinema. I've even got a poster from it. And yeah, this movie is like incredible. Incredible. I think it's like the most like watched or most profited movie of all time now. I think it's beaten Avatar. But yeah, that's about it. If you disagree with the list, let me know. Do one of your own. But otherwise, yeah, that's it. It's my top 10 for superhero films to recommend. Obviously, there are a lot that I've left out. Like, for example, I may have put Logan in there because that actually is a very good film. But other than that, yeah, that's about it. So I will see you next time for another video. Bye.